Hello. Welcome to my corner. 9 times out of 10, this is your first video. And if it's not, welcome back. In the past on my channel, I have been pretty open about my struggle with depression, anxiety, mental illness. It's been a while since I've shared an update on my mental health because honestly, I've been doing really well. And instead of just saying I've been doing well, because I always get scared to say that out loud, I've just been posting positive vibey, well, not vibey, but positive vibed videos. I haven't posted in a couple weeks because it was the last couple weeks of nursing school and I was really busy working a lot and studying and trying to pass finals, which I did, so that's good. We have a makeup clinical. I'm technically on break, but tomorrow I have to make up a clinical because one of our clinical days, we had to go home. It was a whole fiasco. But anyway, my point is, I'm usually very open with my struggles with depression on here and mental illness, and I've done a lot of videos. I don't know about a lot, but I've done several videos of me sharing, things I go through. I never go into deep detail about what I'm going through exactly, but I usually share when I'm going through a depressive episode or when I'm having a hard time. I don't think I've vlogged or shared this, but I recently started a medication for my anxiety and depression. And it has been helping me. I feel like it definitely has been helping me. Yesterday though was a really rough day for me, and then today I didn't have anything to do today. Well, technically I was supposed to work, but last night I was physically ill from all of my anxiety I was having, and I had to call off work because I was like literally so sick from my day yesterday, or my night. It was in the middle of the night and I usually have to get up early for work. All day today I literally laid in my bed. I got up around noon and ate breakfast. Then I came back to bed, got back up around 2, ate lunch. Actually, no, I ate a snack, laid on the couch for a little bit, got back up around 5, ate some dinner, and then I came back into my room and I just woke up about an hour ago and it's going on 10 o'clock. So it's not been a great day mentally. I'm doing a lot better than I normally would. I would normally be very emotional, but I've just been very numb. I don't even know how to explain it, but I've been asleep all day. I haven't gone outside once. It was a beautiful day today. I didn't even get in my car and go not one place today. I didn't go anywhere. I didn't do anything, which I justified as I deserve it because I've been really busy and stressed out with school. So I justified that I didn't have school today, that I could just be lazy. In a way, I feel like it helped me get through my day justifying it, but I know that it was my depression that took over me, that kept me in bed all day. But I try to justify that it was just, oh, you've been exhausted. But I really think it was a mixture of both, my depression and just being exhausted. I'm definitely falling back into a depressive episode. And like I've said before, I don't share the bad parts only, but I usually do try to be very open when I am going through something, because I feel like a lot of times people who are on the internet, and I don't really consider myself a person on the internet because I don't post that often. I'm not this huge household name, but I do like to preface that, I don't try to pretend like I'm perfect, and the main goal of my channel is to share the dark parts of depression and anxiety, because a lot of times people hide what they're going through on the internet, and I'm using the internet to kind of share what it's like to really go through something and not hide it. Sometimes you do have to hide it, or not really hide it, but just kind of, just kind of confine it so that way you can get through the day, especially if you're in the workplace or at school. I don't share a lot about what I go through with people at work or at school, because a lot of times I feel like if you're too open about mental illness, people think you're looking for sympathy. So if opportunity presents itself, sometimes I'll share things, but typically I don't. I share it on my YouTube channel because I'm hoping one day, it'll reach a greater purpose, and people who struggle with the same things, whether they're subscribed to the channel or not, whether they're active, if they at least come back and watch, it might help them be able to relate to somebody. There's several YouTube channels that I don't subscribe to, that I don't physically go and interact with, but they have a lot of videos that help get me through my day. So if I could be that for somebody too, that's great. I didn't even brush my hair. I'm gonna be very honest, I didn't even brush my teeth. I didn't even take a shower today. It was just, I didn't even really say many words to people today. This is probably the most I've talked today. So it's just been, and I've been really, really good lately, like mentally and anxiety-wise. Anxiety's been but I've been able to control my emotions lately, and yesterday I was not able to. It was what I keep saying yesterday, I keep meaning last night. Last night was rough emotionally. Like, I haven't been very emotional in a while, and last night was very hard for me. Very hard. I have no idea where I am. I wasn't even going to leave the house today, but my mom went out with some friends last night. And as a responsible adult, she did not drive home. So I took her to get her car to kind of get me out of the house. Try to help me feel better, because like I talked about in the later clips, from the beginning of the video, I'm not doing great mentally. Having a little bit of dealing with a little bit of my depression is kind of, you know, I wouldn't say it's hitting me hard as it has before. I've been able to, I think being on my medication is really helping me, but to get me out of the house and try to cheer me up, we went to a couple stores to look at fall stuff and kind of get in the fall mood, which I'm not a big, huge get in the fall mood person, because summer is my jam. Yeah, I brushed my hair a little bit, put it in a bun. I'm wearing the same clothes as I wore to physical therapy yesterday. I literally had my last clinical yesterday for school, which was actually very nice. We got to pass meds, which we haven't really got to do much. And yesterday we got to pass meds, which was really cool. But I'm headed back home to literally do nothing. I don't have anything to do this weekend. It's my weekend off from work. And I'm probably going to clean out my car at some point. I don't know if it'll be today or tomorrow. And I'm going to literally do nothing. Whenever I get in my depressive episodes, sometimes it just really depends. Sometimes I force myself to get up and go be a part of society. And other times I allow myself to just lay in my bed and do nothing. And because I don't have any responsibilities right now, I'm on break from school. I don't want to go back to work till Wednesday. I'm going to try to pick up some extra hours while I'm on break. So to just make sure between just getting through this depressive episode, I'm just allowing myself to kind of do nothing. I feel pressured to do something, not feel pressured to feel like I have to get out of bed, because I don't really have anything I need to do other than brush my teeth and brush my hair and shower, which I didn't do the other day because it was probably the worst. The other day was the day it was the worst when I first filmed. It's been a couple days since then, and I'm a little bit better. I went to physical therapy. I'm still working on things going on with my body, my left hip and pelvic area being higher than my right. It's really weird. It's kind of a weird thing I have to work on. So, I did actually brush my hair today, but I feel like sometimes when I film these videos, you know, I don't really have a ton of subscribers or a ton of people that watch my videos. So sometimes I almost feel like it's pointless to even film. It really feels almost just so stupid and pointless. But it's important for me. Growing up, I grew up in between a time where there was internet and no internet. Like, it was kind of just really becoming a thing. Growing up, I really didn't know a lot about mental health until I was diagnosed with ADHD in the 6th grade, and even then I really didn't even understand my own disorder that I was diagnosed with until probably like I was 18 years old. I really never understood it until I watched people on the internet share their experiences, and sometimes you have to take that with a grain of salt when people share things on the internet, because people get a little too carried away and can share a lot of false information, or they can share a lot of dangerous information. But it can be very beneficial to some people when other people share their experiences with different mental disorders on the internet and do it in a positive way and kind of help people who don't maybe have anybody at home helping them cope with it or anything like that. growing up, I just never understood my disorder, and I don't think my mom did either, because I was the only one in our immediate family that was diagnosed with a mental disorder, and ADHD was hard when I was younger. It's always hard for me, but I think for my family, because, you know, anyway, not to get too in depth, but sometimes it feels pointless to share my, I don't want to say my story, but just what I go through, because I just don't feel like a ton of people are paying attention or care. The rest of the day went pretty well. I would say today was better than the first day I filmed. Still in my head a lot, still not doing great, but better than the first day I filmed. Yeah, like I said earlier, my mom got me out of the house. I bought a candle, caramel cheesecake. The last candle I bought was called Boho Blooms, and it was by this same brand, Real Living. It actually really did not smell good to me. It actually felt like it was making my room stink. So I stopped burning it, and I'm just using it as decoration because it kind of matches my room. Well, my room is supposed to be like pink-ish themed, and I have a lot of blue behind me, but I'm thinking about redoing my room. I've mentioned this before. I want to do it more of a black and white theme, like nighttime in the city. I just don't have the time. Tomorrow I was invited to go bowling with my family. I have yet to decide if I'm going. It would be good for me to go, but I haven't decided if I want to go. I have to be in a certain mental space to actually want to put real clothes on and like really get myself together to be presentable in public. And I haven't had that urge to want to do that in a long time, so I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I really need to clean out my car. My car is a disaster. My room isn't necessarily a disaster, but I have lots of laundry I need to get done, so doing a lot better today. I don't remember what I was talking about. My mom called my name. So yeah, I have this plan tomorrow. So today, I felt my stomach hurts so bad. So today, earlier this morning, I tried to make iced coffee, and I did. I made iced coffee. This is probably like, nobody probably cares, but I made me an iced coffee this morning. I'm not a coffee drinker, but every now and then I'll drink it, but it has to have a ton of vanilla creamer. Like, I hate coffee. Sometimes I'll drink it. This morning I wanted it for some reason. I was like, I want an iced coffee, so I made it. I made an iced coffee, and the only creamer we had in the house was pumpkin creamer. I mean, my mom bought pumpkin creamer because she likes pumpkin flavor. I hate pumpkin flavor. I know most people love it. I despise it because it tastes like cinnamon, and I hate cinnamon. Anyway, so I put it in the coffee with caramel drizzle, and it tasted like a pumpkin latte. But I don't like pumpkin. So my mom drank it, and she said it was really good. So therefore, I went to the store today when I got my candle, and I bought French vanilla creamer. So my plan tomorrow, if I remember, my brain, not a good brain, I don't remember things ever. My plan tomorrow is to make an iced coffee, if I remember. And if I remember, I'll show you guys how I do it. I'm sure there's way better ways to do it, but the way I do it, well, I'm saying the way I do it like I do it all the time. I just did it yesterday. All right, peace. Hello. So, oh my god. So today is the next day from the last clip. I just got out of the shower. I didn't wash my hair. It didn't really need washed. Brushed my teeth. Contrary to how I'm acting now, I've actually had a very rough morning. Yesterday was a good day. The day before that was rough. Today has been rough also. I've been up since about 9:30, and I haven't been able to eat because my anxiety and everything has just been so strong this morning. But I've calmed down a little bit. I took a shower, watched some TV, and kind of just distracted my brain, and now I'm ready to eat something, and it's almost 11 o'clock. But I want to do my update for today. My lips are so dry. This depressive episode looks different than a lot of my other ones because a lot of times I used to fall real low and get real dark. And not to say that won't happen, but I'm fighting really hard to make sure it doesn't this time, because I don't want to allow what I'm going through right now to really take over me. Because without going into great detail, it does involve a person, and I don't want a person to have that much power over me. But because I struggle with mental illness, it's hard. So I'm going to actually take my medicine, although I don't know what I did with it. Found it. I'm going to eat breakfast, take my medicine. I still haven't decided if I'm going to go with my family today. And then I need to register for next term for school. I wasn't able to do it because I had some financial aid stuff going on, but I need to go figure that out. And I wanted to wait to film when I was feeling a little better, because I don't know how influencers, when they go through something crazy, their first thought is to pick up the camera, because I can't vlog if I'm crying. I can't film if I'm crying or super emotional or super like going through anything. I have to wait until I'm calmed down to even share it. So I could never imagine picking up the camera in a high intense situation. I just don't know how people do it. But that's it for now. And then I'll show you guys if I remember to make my iced coffee. Right now I remember, but my brain's memory of a carrot. I have to fix something with my financial aid. But I forget what this lady told me to go to. She told me if I can't figure it out, I can come back up to the school. So I'll probably just call tomorrow, see if we can do it over the phone, because the school's quite a bit away from me. But like I said, I need to eat. Look at my desk. It's just a hot mess. Oh, just like me. I'm gonna go eat something and try to be okay the rest of this day. Ooh. Tastes just like McDonald's. It's a lot better than the one I tried to make yesterday. Breakfast of champs. Okay, so this is me doing a little bit of skincare. I had decided last minute that I wanted to go with my family. I really didn't feel like talking, but I wanted to document that I decided to go, because I felt like it was important to document that I forced myself to get up to go be a part of society today. I have decided that I'm going to go, even though I really don't want to. I just did a little bit of skincare, but not much. I'm going to do some concealer. I have these like really tiny beauty blenders that I use for concealer. I don't really want to put makeup on, but I've been crying a lot. My skin's kind of puffy, so I just need to hide that. I'm gonna do some mascara. I have this Fenty mascara, but I only wear it if I'm on like a special occasion. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with my hair. I'm gonna put on some highlight. I really want to wear it up because I hate wearing my hair up. It gives me a headache, but there's really no other options because it's gonna take me too long to straighten or do anything with it. Sometimes I wish I could be one of those girls that just wakes up and brushes their hair. My hair is a process that takes many brushes. Gorilla Snot. I decided last minute that I'm gonna go because I don't really want to sit here. I don't really want to say my history with mental health. There's something huge I've kind of touched on in one of my videos, but not really went into detail about. But I didn't want to be home alone because I didn't really trust myself. So I'm gonna go. Got me some new earrings because every time I get a pair of just regular stud diamonds like this, I lose them. So I got me a new pair. The first time I got my ears pierced, the lady put the hole like all the way down here. Okay, without looking in a mirror, I feel like it looks pretty decent. I made it through another day. It wasn't easy. It was a very rough start to my day. It is now, I think going on 9 o'clock. I honestly don't know, but it's getting late. And I had a rough start to my morning. And this whole video has been just an update how I'm doing, which isn't that great. But I made it through another day. Another day in my head, another day of anxiety, another day, you know, battling depression. Through another day, and so can you. It's not easy at all, but sometimes your mind can be your own enemy. And if you have the strength to fight your own thoughts, it's crazy that your own mind can be the thing that hurts you the most. Like, it's like depression is like having an autoimmune disease. You know, like an autoimmune disease, it's like immune disease, your body's like attacking itself. It's like when you're dealing with mental illness, your brain, it's like you don't have any control over your own mind. And it's just the craziest thing. I made it through another day, and it's hard to be positive. It's very hard. I want to just be depressed and not speak and just be like, woe is me. I really do. But I can't do that. I've done that too many times in the past, and it's gotten me into a dark hole that I don't really want to be in again because I just don't want to feel that crummy. I got through another day battling depression, and so can you. Each day you'll get stronger and stronger, and there'll be days where you don't feel like you made much progress. That's okay. You don't have to be perfect, because even the people who look like they're perfect, they're not. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I'm gonna go finish washing my face. I just wanted to take the little bit of makeup off that I had on. I use this Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water to take off my makeup. That's it for this video. This was just a mental health update, whatever. So I hope you guys enjoyed. It's weird to say hope you enjoyed my woes of depression, but I do one of these videos every once in a while just to kind of give you guys a mental health update. Right now I'm not doing the greatest, but hopefully the next time I film I'm doing better and getting through this wave of this depression episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to watch my other videos, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. And hang in there, stay strong, and I got through another day of depression, so I hope you do too.